Okay, how I prepare for crypto volatility. And it's quite simple one, so not a long video for you guys. And my plan is to have a plan. I told you it's real simple. So it's just to have a plan. And my plan is hold long term, buy on dips if I have capital set aside, which I don't always have capital set aside to do that, but if I do, buy on dips. So right now, like today, would be a good time to buy. If you're looking to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum or XRP or BNB, it's all red. Good time to buy. Anytime it's like real green or anything like that, it's a good time to sell. Right now, extreme fear, even just go off that. When it's in extreme fear at 12, good time to buy. When it's in extreme greed, all the way here in this green, that's a good time to sell. And that's a plan. And so just keep it super simple. Like I said, I hold long term and keep it simple that way. But I mean, the volatility just in the 30 days of going from a 3.23 trillion overall crypto market cap to now a 2.33 trillion. I mean, even this coming up, I mean, all these things, but yeah, from here, a 2.42 trillion, up peaking at a 4.28 trillion, now back down with a low of 2.17 trillion. Now, yeah, again, resting at 2.33 trillion. Even zoom out to this. I mean, this is where it gives you a little bit more of a view, looking this far out all the way back from 22 to 26 now this year. But we're on this upward, this chart is slowly going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down. We kind of have this trend line, it's trending up. We're kind of, retesting, kind of breaking down. It could be a little of a bear market, stuff like I don't really talk a whole lot of that because, I mean, we will have bull markets, we will have bear markets, we'll have pullbacks, we'll have pump up, stuff like that. It's very normal. And just looking at this without drawing any lines or anything, you kind of see there is a little bit here, and this break was kind of break below that kind of trend line that I would draw there. And that's where, triggered a lot of stop losses. There's probably a lot of people stop losses, people, or just, trading indicators and bots and stuff out there, or whatever, that maybe just have stop losses sitting at this trend line. And when it was broken, boom, sell off. But that's where people then change their plan to go, okay, I'm going to buy now. I sold or I was stopped out, but now the market's down and people were fearful. We're in extreme fear. I'm going to buy now. The market dropped 2 trillion in the last, whatever that was, maybe 60 days or something, all the way up here. Oh no, sorry, that's back in 25. That's October. But from October to now, February, it's dropped, 2 trillion. So how do you weather that? Or how do you weather that would be have a plan, because that's what I do. My plan is just to have a plan, have a long-term plan, so you can weather all this volatility and you're not trying to day trade and catch it when it swings up or swings down. And if you miss it, okay, because you're holding for a while and these little, that spike there and that spike down. It's like, okay, when it's down, yeah, maybe I'll buy a little bit. When it's up, maybe I'll sell a little bit, take some risk off the table, kind of thing. Excuse me. But yeah, that is my plan. Like I said, I keep it simple. And yeah, try not to get in the mess of the weeds of like what's going on, why the market's down. Sometimes I like looking at that and I'll share that, but not for this video. Because I'm just wanting to keep it simple and just share exactly what I do. And like I said, I'm holding. I don't have capital set aside because I don't know if you can hear it. Little baby, my baby girl, which was born not last week, the week before. So that's where a lot of my capital is going right now, as you imagine, if you're a parent. But yeah, I'm holding. I have Ethereum and XRP. That's what I have right now, and I'm holding. Not adding any capital at this moment, at the time of this video. But in the future I will, because that's part of my plan. I stick to it, and I just keep doing that. I buy and I hold until it gets to a point that I'm like, I'm going to sell. And those numbers are kind of in my head / just like in years, just be like, hey, I just want to see where it's going to be in 5 years, or I just want to see where crypto is going to be in 2050, in like 14 years. Not 14 years. That's 24 years. Don't do math in public. But yeah, stuff like that. So I just hold long term. That's my plan. That's what works for me. Do what works for you, but have a plan, and that will help you get through and prepare for crypto volatility and stuff like we're having right now. That can be scary, and that's when the bears come in hard and they're like, "Oh, it's going to zero, it's crashing, blah 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 blah." But you see activity of these buys and stuff, and the whales coming in and buying at these prices because they're good prices right now. Bitcoin at just shy of 68,000 is great. Ethereum just under 2,000 is great. XRP under basically at $1.50 is great, because it's not always going to be there, right? And that's what I definitely believe, because I'm more of a bull. Just in long term, like you'll have these drawbacks, but crypto will not be at these prices, like I said, 24 years from now in 2050. So that's it. That's my simple plan. But I want to hear from you. You tell me your plan, or if you have one, and, see if you're holding or if you're selling or if you're buying on dips right now. Let me know, because I'd be curious. Leave it in the comments. Let's get a little conversation going. But as always, thanks for giving me some of your time. Again, my name's Mitchell. Or I don't know if I said that, but my name's Mitchell. You see it right there. I cover crypto and stuff like that, and just talking head like this, not a lot of hype or anything crazy, because that's what works for me. I like it simple, calm, chill. But yeah, I'm just holding long term. That's my plan. So let me know if that lines up with your plan, or if you're needing to make a plan and all that fun stuff. But yeah, thanks for giving me some of your time, and maybe I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.